As someone who has worked with influencers from the brand side and has attended influencer events as an influencer myself, I can confirm that a lot of influencers are entitled, out of touch, and just like completely ignorant. The amount of emails I received while working in a brand of people saying, oh my gosh, I love your brand, I'd love to work together, but then didn't even take a second to follow the brand's social media. The time we paid someone 5 figures for an ad for them to not even bother to get the brand name right in the first version of the video. Time I asked an influencer friend to get dinner with me and she said, oh my gosh, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna reach out to some restaurants and see where we can eat for free, even though I just literally wanted to see my friend and I didn't care about paying a bill. Trust me, I get why influencer culture can be exhausting, but I also understand that influencer marketing is still an incredibly new industry. Like, it really didn't take off until YouTube in the mid 2000s, and then gained serious momentum with Instagram, and then completely exploded with TikTok during the pandemic. It's an industry worth around $40 billion, and it's grown 4-fold in just the last 6 years alone, and it's made up of roughly 70% women worldwide. So to sum it up, it is one of the largest female-led entrepreneurial movements in history. Women have built businesses with nothing but their phone and something to say. They've created full-time incomes outside of traditional employment opportunities, with many making more than they would have ever made in corporate environments, with many making more than their provider husbands would have ever made in corporate environments. They've built audiences that have amplified voices that traditional media previously ignored for decades: plus-size women, women of color, disabled creators, older women, and queer women, and countless others who have never literally had a seat at the table. So yeah, influencers can be annoying, but of course, a brand new industry that shifts power away from corporations and gatekeepers and into the hands of ordinary people is going to have growing pains. So I have to ask, is it really influencers you find annoying and can't stand? Or is it that this is one of the first industries where women didn't have to wait to be hired, promoted, approved, or chosen? They just literally picked up a phone, built an audience, and built wealth. Because somehow self-made entrepreneur sounds really admirable until she's a woman filming in her apartment, the men selling courses on YouTube or business geniuses, the men hosting podcasts or thought leaders, the men building personal brands or entrepreneurs, but women doing the same thing, and suddenly they're annoying influencers. So just an idea, but maybe it's not influencer culture that's making people uncomfortable. Maybe it's watching millions of women realize they have more power than they actually realized, and that they don't need to rely on the approval of men to be successful.